Allan the Comic Collector Geek tagged me. He wanted me to show 5 rare and significant comics in my PC. This was a tag video started by Alex the Comic Hoarder that Allan did, and he tagged a few people. So I hopped on a live stream last night with Mike Smith, Night Tiger, and Allan, and showed those 5. So I'm going to link his video below so you can check out all of them. But in this video, I'm just going to include the 5 comics that I showed. So let's check them out.
And
well,
this is
let me
the
pick my 5. Let me pick
top
my
5 rare and significant challenge, right?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the significant means.
And you're supposed to tag some other people. So I'm going to tag Epoch.
Okay. Oh,
and
good
Steve
friends of
Caldwell, you're here. I love Disney and comics. And then I got to contact this guy, but there's a channel I watch called Comic Samurai.
Oh, wow.
And he shows one of the things that he does. He shows really great comics. And one of the things he does is 5 or 10 underappreciated comics. And he gets really excited about them, and he tells you the story and why it's good. And that's my favorite thing that he shows is his underappreciated comics. He's called Comic Samurai. So Epoch and Steve, I love Disney and comics, and Comic Samurai. That's who I'm tagging. So I have 5 comics that are I chose like rare and like that I really like. All right.
You mean scarce? You mean scarce?
I don't know. Scarce, rare, whatever.
Same thing,
right?
yeah.
Hard to find. There's not a lot of these. All right. Number 5 is a promo comic from the 50s called Scotty McTape.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Okay. This was produced by 3M, Minnesota Mining and Manufacturing. And this guy here is the mascot for Scotch Tape. And he's called Scotty McTape. He's this Scottish guy here. And
that is so cool.
And this is the only one I've ever seen. It needs some conservation. It needs like Jerry the Jitterbug magic on it. It's barely hanging on. You could see the corner up here and all this down here, but when I saw that, I jumped right on that, and I have never seen another one since. This is a I don't know, is that scarce, Mike?
Yes, it is.
I don't know, but that's my number 5.
Yeah, that as a promo, maybe that may be rare because it's a promo.
Yeah,
probably wasn't.
Yeah, those promos comics are really hard to get.
Yeah, and this is dingy, but sometimes when you see these comics, it's like you see it, if you don't jump on it, you're not going to have another chance. So,
okay, so did you know about that before you bought it, or was it something you just stumbled upon?
I stumbled upon it.
Okay.
But as soon as I saw it, I knew that it was going to be hard to find. So I just
that's the great thing about Golden Age, that discovery thing.
Yes.
And it's funny because up where I work in Alabama, the 3M factory is only like 10 miles away.
Yep.
So he's kind of like a Howdy Doody almost looking dude.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. There is another Scotty McTape promo comic, where he meets Woody Woodpecker.
Wow.
And
wow.
That one is, I see that more often. Like,
oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah, I think there might even be one on eBay right now. That one I see. This one, I've never. There it is, Scotch Tape, right?
Scotch Tape.
Who doesn't have it? I think I have. Look at this.
Right?
We all have the same one.
Yeah. So that's my first one at number 5. For number 4, it's a Classics Illustrated, but it's from Australia. It's The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes.
You never know what the heck Joe's going to show.
It's classic. It's a Classic Illustrated reprint in Australia. They called them Classic Comic. It was landscape, right, instead of portrait. And Here's the
Is it-
back.
Is it pretty thick?
That's about
says-
as thick as a regular size comic, but
Oh,
Is it-
okay.
Is it comic size or it looks very long?
it's comic size. It's the exact same size as a comic,
Oh, okay.
but
This
it's
looks
I get
long.
it.
It looks really long.
yeah, but it's not. It's this. Actually, it is a little bit longer because you could see like the board.
Yeah, the
doesn't stick
Australian
out
ones
the top.
were.
It's a little bit longer, but what's interesting is inside there's 2 pages of comics side by side printed. So like half of this would be one of our page of comics,
Mhm.
and then the other half would
Right,
be the next
yeah.
page. So you get like 2 pages on one page. It's all black and white inside. There's no date, but it's from the golden age, and it's just
It's
really
sweet,
cool.
dude. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
no,
is.
it's cool. Really cool.
Number 3. There is a skeleton on this cover, but he's pretty small.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
That's
I know
a
this
great
book.
one.
This
But that's
is
not
Manhunt
oh,
number
yeah.
9 from 1948, Magazine Enterprises. The conductor in the train is a skeleton,
And it's got a skull right there.
and it's got a skull, the quiet shape of death. The
Yeah.
girl, the red dress. This is pretty
That's such a
scarce
great cover. Oh my
but
gosh.
rare. There are only 8 on the census. That's pretty scarce. This is actually one of the like first for me, big books that I spent money on, which like now today it's like it's nothing, because I bought it about 6 years ago before the prices soared. It presents beautifully. So that's my number 3. So at number 2 is Rig and Bill.
Rigging Bill.
All right. There is one on the census, and it is in my possession.
Nice.
This is
That
an
is-
extremely rare or scarce. I don't know the difference.
Promo.
It's not a promo. This was given out to like the military, and it kind of had like funny humor
wow.
in it. And there's no date, but it's estimated from like the 40s.
Oh
And
wow.
there was a similar one. I have one. There's an army one. It's got like a train cover. I have that somewhere. But yeah, this is the only one that's on the census. I've seen one other one for sale. It wasn't slabbed. I was in the Navy, so I loved this. And when it came up, I just snagged it right away. And I've never seen another slabbed one. I've seen one other one. It looks like World War II-ish.
Yeah. Yeah, it does to me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's just a really cool cover with the green and the red
Oh, yeah.
shell and the
Yeah, it's really nice.
kind of Popeye arm guy.
The fact that you can't even find information on it makes it even
Yeah.
more valuable.
Yeah. So that's my number 2. I love this book. This is from 1955. And I found this one and it was really beat up. I had it professionally cleaned and sent it in to be slabbed. And
Oh wow.
this is one on the census.
Nice.
This is the only one. Never ever seen another copy because I've been looking for a better copy of this. And this is from the UK edition. This is Magazine Management Company, Adventures of Mighty Mouse number 18 from 1955.
Nice.
I loved that. I love Mighty Mouse. I used to watch
Me
him
too.
on the cartoons when I was a kid. This has a train on it and helicopters. I was a helicopter pilot. So and the colors with the blue and the yellow. I mean, for me, everything about this screamed that I wanted to have this. So this was
Very nice.
another one where I saw it and I just like, boom, buy it. And I'm so happy to have that one. Adventures of Mighty Mouse.